Hi, Kendall Raruka, Realtor with the Lucas Howard Group and board member of the Ada Business Association. For today's Spotlight on Ada, we are here at Veenstras with Jason, who's sort of the face of the business. Thanks for having us.
No problem at all. Thanks for being here.
Well, first of all, we should tell people where you are. We are right next to the brand new Aggo and McDonald's, right off of Fulton Street, right?
Correct.
So Veenstras has been around for a while. I think your first location was over in East Grand.
Yes, basically. I don't know exactly where the first building was, but they've been in the same building since the 50s. Been in business since the 20s, so.
Wow.
Been around for a day or two.
I know, I heard you're fourth generation, is that right?
Fourth generation.
Ooh, that's
Someday.
a long time. So, tell us a little bit about what we do here at Veenstras. I know we can do oil changes and tire rotations, and what else do you take care of?
So at Veenstras, we take care of everything related to your car. We do tires, brakes, oil changes, belts, maintenance, hoses, but really anything under the hood, in the car, under the vehicle we'll take care of. We don't do body work, but pretty much everything else moving or that makes your car move or that makes you comfortable inside your car, we'll fix.
So if that annoying little light pops up that says check engine soon, which can also come on if you just have a sensor that's went bad.
Yes.
You can hook it up and find out exactly what's going on.
You got it. So we've got the computers to hook into your car to figure out your check engine light, your ABS light, figure out why your cruise control doesn't work, figure out why your traction control doesn't work. Everything. The light comes on the dash, we can turn it off.
Okay.
Fix it and then turn it off.
And then turn it off.
You got it.
I've never actually heard of why traction control wouldn't work. What can cause that problem?
What can cause traction control to not work? Usually it ends up being an ABS system fault, like a vehicle speed sensor that would cause your traction control to stop working. There's a couple other things that it can be, but quite often it ends up actually just being an ABS system fault that would make your traction control not work.
Gotcha. And because our vehicles have so many sensors and they're so computerized now, I know I kept getting an error with mine forever that my tire pressure was low. And there was nothing wrong with my tire pressure. There was a sensor that was bad.
Yep.
So fix that and everything's good to go.
You got it. We got the special tool for that too. You got to have a special tool to read those sensors and figure out which one's not reading and which one's not talking. So yeah,
Exactly.
Another tool.
We are so excited to have you as part of our Ada community now. Can you tell me, what are you most excited about here in Ada?
What am I most excited? I'm excited to help the people of Ada have cars that work all the time. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to be part of the community. We've got another location down the road, and the thing I really like about Ada is how community oriented this whole place is. All of our customers, I mean, it's just a completely different feel. It's very welcoming, and we're glad to be part of that. That's what I'm most excited for.
And I know I've been in your lobby, and people just come in and they get a cup of coffee and they sit and chat for a little bit before we actually get into anything about what needs to be done with my car.
You got it. Grab a cup of coffee, have a conversation. Just had it yesterday. I had a customer billing out and another couple customer walk in the door, and they both knew each other and sat down for a half-hour conversation while we were fixing the other person's car. And it's really cool to be able to be part of that and see how connected everyone is out here.
It's part of what makes us so wonderful.
You got it.
Okay, and now one last question. We've hit fall. We're going to be going into winter.
Yes.
Is there anything special that we should ask people to do to make sure that their car is ready for winter?
Absolutely. So cars now are less finicky than they used to be, so you don't have to change your coolant every year. But things that I would want looked at for my car going into winter are, is my battery at a good charge? Is it getting low? Is it going to leave me stranded? We can check that. We can test that. I would check the coolant just to make sure that it's okay, and if it's not, change the coolant. And the other thing, the most major thing that no one thinks about to do is look at your tires.
Yeah.
It's a very safety thing to have those tires with good tread, because being in our glorious state with snow and ice, we slide all over the place, and all the people that end up in the ditch, 90% of them are there because they've got bad tires. Yeah. Even if they have four-wheel drive, if you got bad tires, it's a bad deal.
Well, and I have four-wheel drive, but as a realtor, I spend a lot of time, on our great Michigan roads.
Yep.
And I have to say that I go through a set of tires about every 2 years. What's the average, you think, overall?
The average,
Let's say
I would
SUV, not a car.
probably somewhere in the 50,000 mile range. So for most people, that's going to be 4 to 6 years.
Yeah, so I do a lot of
We
driving.
do a lot of driving.
Great. Well, thank you so much for
problem.
speaking with us today.
Yeah.
It's been a real pleasure.
I've enjoyed myself.
And that is Veenstras for all of your auto needs right here by the new Augo and McDonald's off of Fulton.